Foreign visitors to Korea are shifting away from traditional Korean restaurants and increasingly opting for everyday foods, according to the Korea Tourism Organization, leading to convenience store meals, fast food, and coffee shop snacks, capturing a significant share of foreign tourist food-related spending.
우리나라를 방문한 외국인 관광객의 음식 소비 형태가 전통 한식을 벗어나 한국인의 일상 음식을 선택하는 쪽으로 확장하고 있다고 한국관광공사가 밝힌 가운데 이로 인해 편의점 식품, 패스트푸드, 카페 음식 등이 외국인 관광객의 음식 관련 지출에서 상당한 비중을 차지하는 것으로 나타났습니다. Yesterday, Karen, we had a story about 계란빵 making it to CNN's list of top 50 breads in the world.
Really?
And 계란빵 is such a, sort of everyday person's snack, really, isn't it?
Well, I guess during the winter time, right?
During the winter time, yeah. It's not like a royal cuisine.
No.
It's not anything posh. So again, I feel like that has something to do with the whole K-food culture that we're looking at in this story too.
Yeah. I think people are kind of now exploring new foods because we hear of bibimbap or bulgogi, the traditional kimchi, the traditional Korean dishes that everyone, I think it's a little more accessible overseas as well these days because of the K-culture boom. But now when visitors come to Korea, they want to try stuff that just people have every day. It's not a big deal. It's not something that you pay a lot of money for. It's just available very readily. And I think the popularity of convenience stores also has played a part in this. So that's what they're saying. They're saying that a lot of increasing foreigners are turning to these everyday foods like the convenience store meals, just the coffee shop experience, which I think is very different from other countries. And like something like waffles over traditional Korean restaurants. So the KTO released this report and they say that it's based on foreign credit card data from 2018 to July 2025. So I would say it's pretty accurate. And they say that purchases of ice cream rose 35% annually. Convenience store meals rose 34%. And it was a big trend. So truffles, the combination of croissants kind of being pressed in a waffle maker, that rose 25.5%. So in the first 7 months of this year alone, they say tourists made 13 million convenience store transactions, which I think makes sense because if you visit another country, they're pretty convenient. That's why they're called convenience stores. So you would go there to just buy like your daily necessities and anything you're missing, but also to try out the food. And this surpassed all other food categories, and it was followed by cafes and bakeries. So KTO noted that the appeal lies in Korea's creative spin on familiar foods, such as local burger chains and themed outlets offering exclusive menu items. And of course, social media trends are also shaping tourist tastes with 꿀떡 cereal and other Korean-style snacks going viral. I think there was a time when yakgwa was also very popular. So the KTO says this shift reflects how Korean daily life itself has become a cultural experience for international travelers.
There was a related survey last year asking tourists who are planning to come to Korea what they wanted to do most. And topping the list was trying out local food. And I know in my case, when I travel, I feel like 50% of what I want to do is to try the local food.
It's to eat.
Yeah, it makes total sense. And these days, if I watch all these famous chefs, Gordon Ramsay, Jamie Oliver, all these people, they sometimes incorporate Asian ingredients, Korean ingredients, and they'll just use some chamgiram, get some sesame oil and sesame oil. Because that is not an ingredient that you would normally see on a Western table or in a kitchen in England or the US. But these days, they say, and add some kimchi. And it's just become pretty normal.
Yeah, yeah.
I love it.
Definitely. I think on the New York Times' like food list, I don't remember what exactly the list was. They had this list of like 50 foods that you have to try before you die. And one of them, I think, was gochujang butter pasta or something like that. So it incorporated a very Korean ingredient into pasta, and it was very popular.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's a sort of fusion, you know,
Yes.
East meets West kind of dish, isn't it? 자, 그래요. 2018년부터 2025년 7월까지 외국 그 방한객들의 신용카드 사용을 가지고 분석을 해보니까요. 예전에는 한국 음식 하면은 이제 김치, 불고기, 비빔밥을 주로 많이 사 먹었다면은 요즘에는 이제 라면, 김밥, 아이스크림, 길거리 간식 이런 것들을 정말 많이 사 먹는다라고 합니다.
Yep.
So we're shifting away from one thing to another.
Yeah, yeah. When you shift away from something, it means that you are kind of moving away from it. So it's to change your focus, your opinion, or practice to move away from something.
Yeah.
So this can be physically moving to a different position, or maybe changing a business strategy, or changing your social attitude towards something.
Yeah, when you drive, you shift your gear from P to D when you start driving, and then when you park, you shift your gear from D to P. 뭐 이런 식으로 이제 shifting은 움직이는 거예요.
Yeah.
Shifting away from something은 무언가로부터 벗어나는 거겠죠? And to capture something?
To capture something. So this means to succeed in getting something, or when you capture someone's attention, you can use this to mean that you are making someone interested in something.
그러네요. capture라는 것이 우리가 이제 이미지를 캡처하는 것도 있겠지만, capturing이 여기서 말하는 것은 차지하다가 되겠습니다. So, capturing a significant share of foreign tourists' spending, 외국인 관광객들의 소비 지출, 그 음식을 사는 것에 대한 그 신용카드 지출의 굉장히 큰 부분을 차지하는 게 이런 길거리 음식 등등이 되겠습니다. 다시 한번 읽어볼게요. Foreign visitors to Korea are shifting away from traditional Korean restaurants and increasingly opting for everyday foods, according to the Korea Tourism Organization, leading to convenience store meals, fast food, and coffee shop snacks, capturing a significant share of foreign tourists' food-related spending.